Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. Kahala Yahweh by Hashem Mashiach Yahushai by Hashem Harak HaKadosh. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatam to the Akim, Aqua, out there keeping his word truth in all sincerity, teaching the downfall of Esau, these two-thirds, this wicked queendom, and these heathens. This is your brother, Ariah Shakur, and I'm just coming at you with some testimony and faith boosting. And I pray that it's edifying to the nation of Israel, Yashala. Well, what I wanted to just go over was basically we got these plagues and pestilence. Salakia, we got these plagues and pestilence going on. We got earthquakes in diverse places. We got storms. We got flooding going on. We got tornadoes going on. We just have the death angels putting in work. We got the locusts going on. We got the coronavirus spreading. And one of the things that I've been telling some of the people, especially these strippers and harlots, I know that they're trying to make their money. And, I know they're trying to feed their children, but I keep telling them, you need to get a man of the Lord, because basically what's going to happen is this RFID chip is going to be released. I keep telling them that this money is going to be infected. And I keep saying one of the ways best for it to happen, I said, if you want this mug to spread, send it through the truck stop, send it to the homeless people, send it to the strip clubs, send it to the hospitals. Once you do that, it goes into the jail population. It's pretty much done and over with after that. We all know that the media lies. They say that there's less pestilence and plagues going on than what there really is. There's a lot more going on. And this is all Yapa is beautiful because, and I just want to say Salakia, because I know a lot of y'all, well, I don't know if I got a lot of followers, but it don't matter. It seems like I'm not putting out the work as much. I did have an issue with YouTube not allowing me to put out videos. Every video I tried to put up got canceled. But I was doing a lot of posting on my Snapchat, and it takes me, I could only do 1 minute like 59 seconds at a time. So it takes me a little bit to do those videos. And sometimes I do videos and it's like, I did a video last night that was from like 10:30 to like 2 in the morning. So, and each of those are 59 seconds. And, I'm trying to put like movie clips and stuff in there. So, it takes a little bit of time to put all that together. So if it seems like I've been not trying to put a video out, it's not that I haven't. I'm still trying to keep what Elder Tar said, do at least 3 videos a week, if not more, But yeah, Slakia, I know that I'm pretty sure there's a lot of Akim out there, and I'm pretty sure I've lost some followers or whatever because I said that, I go into the strip clubs or I go into the bars and I talk to these people. Like I just got done talking to a lady at the gas station, which I kind of feel bad for her a little bit because I know she has a husband, but I don't know if her husband is an Israelite or not, but I know she's a Gadite. So, I just was telling her about all the stuff going on, and she always says, the crazy part is, we went to church for years, but she goes, I learned more from you about the Bible in these little bit of minutes that you've been here than, I learned from all these pastors. We went through some stuff, talked about some stuff, and she was like, oh, everything was good until I talked about Isaiah 4:1. She was like, even some other guy was in there, and he was like, hey, man, yeah, them sins. I said, basically, you sin, you choosing to die, He was like, yeah, that's your choice. You sinning, that is your choice. Yeah, you choosing death. Because death is an option. You choose to get death. Whatever you did in your past life or you did now, you're going to have to recompense. But yeah, when we got to the Isaiah 4:1 part, she was like, oh no, so because we talked about adultery and stuff, and she was like, so I can only have one husband, but he can have multiple wives. I was like, yeah, are you going to push all those babies out to bring back the kingdom by yourself? And basically, it took me to the point of breaking down, saying, okay, well, here's the deal. If you don't agree with Isaiah 4:1, and, because I haven't told her, there may be 12-year-old boys you might have to bow down to. Because I'm like, a 12-year-old boy is not even a boy, it's a man. According to scripture, at the age of 12, that's a man. So she was like, I'll slap my little. I was like, yeah. And he'll be like, in his gold, talking about off with her head. And then she started laughing about Alice in Wonderland. But I'm like, yo, it's serious. It's going to be like that. And, I told her, I was like, so here's the deal. If you don't agree with Isaiah 4:1, or you don't agree to, listen or help out, basically, let's say the Most High could kill you now or whenever, wake you up to get burnt by the fire, kill you again, and then you're still going to have to wake up and share a man in the kingdom. So I said, so you were willing to go through all that just so you still got to share a man? Or would you want to go ahead and share a man now? Because she didn't get what I was saying at first. I was like, it's going to, like, let's say you have a son with your husband or whatever. I was like, your son's going to need to be able to breathe with another woman. Because I was like, because he can't breathe with you. She was like, yo, gross. No, that would be incest. I'm like, exactly. So she's like, there's going to be other people. I said, there's only going to be 144,000 men. He's going to take one from a city, two from a family. I'm like, and then most of the day, I'm like, Google's, and this is one thing about Google, man. Right now, they're trying to make it seem like everything's equal, us men to women, and that's a fucking lie. We ain't ever been equal. And when I say equal, there's always been more women than men. And they're trying to say we're equal and that we're about the same. No, we're not. Because if we were about the same, everybody would have a relationship. Or it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. We're not about the same. There's more women than men. And if we were equal, then in the clubs there would be more men than women. You know what I mean? So, it's just, it's like, it has to take, for some reason, it has to take women to die to get that you're going to share a man no matter what you think. And it's funny because I was just telling this lady, because I tell a lot of strippers, like, hey, man, you better get you a man, Lord, stay with them and stop doing, get out these clubs because you're going to get sick. And one of them was just telling me, she was, because I was talking to her about the Bible. I said, whenever you want to learn anything, just let me know. She's like, yo, the coronavirus is over here. Like, the dude was like 2 minutes away from where she lives. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I told her, I was like, well, I got a gram of Perel, $50 a sack. I got the good stuff, making a joke. But like, seriously, I'm like, yeah, because they're like, they got sanitizer. And I'm like, that stuff ain't going to work. You need God, I was like, you need Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, and you need a man of the Lord. And, I told her that, a man shall be a hiding place from the wind, that he's going to make a man more precious than fine gold, and she's like, oh, I see. And, I don't tell them, hey, you got to get with me or nothing like that. I just say, find you a man of the Lord, get in order, because in this time, this money that you guys are collecting is going to get you guys sick eventually. Yahweh Shem Yashai, he don't lie. Everything he does is decent and in order. I tell people, they don't believe that Esau has to go into slavery. Yes, he does. We had to go into slavery. You know why we went into slavery the first time? Because we sent Joseph into slavery. So he says, you lead by a sword, you're going to die by the sword. So we put Joseph into slavery. We all had to go into slavery. Then when we got Exodus, later on in Deuteronomy, the 5th book of the Bible, we had to go into slavery again for worshiping demi-ass gods and not doing what the Most High Yahweh Shem Yashai said. But this time, it ain't going to be no floods. Actually, there's some floods. Salakia, yeah, there's going to be floods. But this time, it's life or death. This time, if you don't know his name, you ain't gonna eat. He says, my people shall eat. This time, he says, my people shall know my name. My people shall know my name and shall not be ashamed. You know what I mean? But you shall be ashamed. He says, I love those who seek me first. You know what I mean? Those are the ones he loves. He goes, in that day, you're going to seek me first, but shall not find me. Talking to the 2/3 that y'all want to wait till the last minute to serve Yahweh Shem Yahushai. It ain't going to work like that. Like Prisoners of Hope says, this is designed so you can't catch it on the end. It's designed so it's like if they try to get to the end, you know what? You just gonna fucking jump to your death. Like, it's like you trying to go through a course or whatever, instead of just accepting Yahweh Shem Yahshua, you trying to run through a matrix or a maze, and when you get to the end, you gonna just be cornered, you gonna die. It's kind of like that saying that they say out of the book. I can't remember exactly what it is. It says, you escape from a bear, but then a snake chase you. You escape from the snake, but then the scorpion gets you. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter what you do. You could keep trying to be like, escape judgment, but, you know, like you said, though it don't tarry, wait for it. That sound horrible. That's like when your mom be like, when you sitting at home knowing that your mom about to come home and whoop your ass, and you don't know what time she's coming home, but you sitting there like, man, I fucked up. I know she gonna come whoop my ass. She gonna get the extension cord, and you sitting there. That is a fearful thing. And for some reason, y'all ain't scared. My stomach hurt. I got a boo-boo now just thinking about getting an ass whooping like that. Like, man, that just turned my whole stomach. And that shit ain't funny, but like, y'all ain't never been whooped like I've been whooped. Man, I had foster parents that beat the shit out of me. My mom used to make me get in the bathtub with running water and be like, oh, go take a bath, and then come in there and beat my ass with an extension cord. You don't know, man. It was like I was getting beat by, like I was a slave myself. You know what I mean? Y'all don't, like, man, y'all have no idea. But I'm saying, for y'all not to fear the Lord, when he said he the king of all terrors, I mean, I fall down, I still make mistakes, but man, I'm trying, like, I get motivated when, especially, that's why I listen to a lot of the Akion's video, because sometimes this world is just trying to drain you down. They want you to get carnal, they'll try to drain you down. You got agents on you all the time. They know who's out here prophesying. They know your friends done sold you out already. Your family done sold you out already. They know. They've been out here asking you questions. This ain't nothing new. It's just, who's gonna give up in these last days? Who's gonna accept that mark of the beast? Who's gonna accept that RFID chip? Who's gonna deny Yahweh Shem Yahushua? He said there ain't nothing new under the sun. The same ones that denied him before gonna deny him again. And I pray for the strength that I don't be one of those. I don't want to be one of them. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be stuck out in the wilderness. I'm trying to, like, man, y'all don't get it. Like, I mean, the ones that I talked to about stuff before, they know what's going on. You know, the ones that's pilgriming like me, they know what's going on. We've been out here pilgriming the streets, you know what I mean? Talking to homeless people, dealing with the police, dealing with our families. Like, they know what's going on, man. And it's lucky to say it, you know, it says, as a man thinks, so shall he be. If we ain't the men of the Lord, I don't know who else is. You know, he said he gonna lift this standard when they come in like a flood. Well, they've been dripping in. That water been running. That shit about to overflow and start flowing down the stairs soon. You know what I mean? So when he do that, he gonna lift that standard. So for y'all that don't believe in spiritual powers, that's like calling Yahweh Shem Yahushua a liar. Because he says he shall lift the standard. So that means that there has to be something here to lift. You know what I mean? It's like when my wife said, oh, you hit rock bottom. You officially hit rock bottom. I said, well, something's holding up the rock. So what's under the rock? There got to be something there. How I hit rock bottom because y'all say I hit rock bottom? Because y'all disagree with me, you know, worshiping Yahweh Shem Yahushua because I won't quit, because I won't shut up. Even if I tried to shut up, I can't. Even if I try, and there's a verse that be like that, and people be like, man, why can't you just shut up? I don't know. I just can't. Like, I be not wanting, sometimes I be trying to ignore people, and I just be hearing them, like the gang stalkers be like in a hot tub around me or something, and they'll just, oh yeah, this and this, this and this. And I know that they're gang stalkers because they say shit that I didn't talk about with somebody else. You know what I mean? Like they'll just say shit. You know, to like they. How can I explain it? They'll say some shit that, you know, like if I say, oh, I spoke with some Jehovah's Witnesses the other day, or talked to somebody about that or something, and I was like, yeah, we went over the Bible, talked about the Bible. Next thing you know, people come around me, oh, I'm a Jehovah's Witness. There ain't no fucking such thing as no coincidence. We know what the fuck's going on. Like, you know, and it is like you a Jehovah's Witness, but you don't even know none of the Bible. Like, you know what I mean? It's like people be like, they be pretending. You know what I mean? That's why you got these agents. You got to be careful. They be getting mad. They be setting people up around you. You know, people that you was cool with or talk to. Like maybe just employees at the place where you go to the gym. Next thing you know, the employees treating you different. And it's like, you could tell, you know, that they setting stuff up because, I mean, they only there when you there. You know what I mean? Or, you know, you switch your times and show up differently, they ain't there. They just pop up when you know what I mean, that you there, or they do. It's weird, you know what I mean? But I let them know I know that they're an agent. They be like, you the second person that said that I'm an agent. Why would somebody call you an agent if you ain't an agent? Why you following me? I told him, I was like, I don't care, man. I'm gonna keep you close anyway. What's up? I mean, if you gonna wake up and realize who you dealing with, you know? Because evidently, if I'm a nothing, why the fuck are these people keep messing with me? Like Malek Ariat said, a bank robber don't rob an empty bank. You know what I mean? People don't go grocery shopping at a store they ain't got food. I would be more concerned if they left me alone. I'd be like, man, am I not doing the work of Yahweh Shimei Shai? Am I not? You know what I mean? Because if somebody was not dealing with me or messing with me or just coming up doing random stuff, like I could be sitting at the end of a bar just chilling by myself. There'd be room throughout the whole place. Somebody just gonna come sit right next to me. Like, man, I'd be like, bro, really? You gonna come sit right next to me? And because I got my headphones in, listen or whatever, people think I'm an asshole. Like, bro, I am an asshole though. Like, I put my headphones in so I don't have to talk to people because I'm listening to some shit. Or like people just popping up on my land, like there ain't never been nobody up there. How you gonna do this? How you gonna build this? Asking me questions. Like, how you just drive around looking for me and out of nowhere you just gonna stumble down my trail? What does my trail have to do with you? But they taught me something. I learned that I didn't even know I had fucking a hot spring behind my land. I guess I do. So that's gonna be fun during Jacob's trouble. I'm gonna be in a hot spring. Like, oh my goodness, you for real? It's back there? Yeah. So I mean, gang stalkers, they gonna teach you stuff too, but they gonna learn stuff, you know what I mean? Mostly they doing this shit for the money. I told these people, I said, hey, make your money. Stay around me as long as you can, because you're going to learn this word. Because you can gang stalk, you know what I mean? Do what you got to do. You trying to make your money, but realize that the Most High Yahweh Shimei Shai probably going to end up destroying y'all. It ain't probably. Most likely he going to destroy you for going against the men of the Lord. Not saying I'm a man of the Lord, but I don't want to I am. I mean, I pray I am. Yahweh Ratazah. But that got me off of what I was saying. Like, yeah, man, in this day, man, I keep trying to tell a lot of you guys, you got to have faith, remember? Because Yahweh Shai said, hey, have a mustard seed of faith. That's all it takes. He goes, greater works that you shall do than I. All you need is a mustard seed of faith. Start walking up praying for people. Because if all this stuff is happening, then the healing's got to happen. Start praying for your brothers. Start praying for the Akim. Pray for them to be delivered. You know, that nobody get touched with this coronavirus. And it's going to be like that because there's nothing new under the sun. People are going to wonder why Israel's not getting infected by the coronavirus. Just like when all those people in Egypt was dying from that bullshit from the frogs and everything else. You know, when they was dying and none of the children of Israel was getting messed up. When he says there's nothing new under the sun, wait till he starts killing all the firstborn. That's what I can't wait to see. I want to see that. And people say that I'm evil for being like this. Oh, you evil. I'm a bad time? Okay, cool. But the point is still, I want to see that because it says, blessed is he who gets to see the downfall of his enemies or the destruction of his enemy. I want to see that destruction. Y'all been laughing at us for a long time. I want to laugh at y'all. Shit, y'all been fucking with me for a long time. Oh, hold up. Let me tell y'all something. Ooh-wee. Me and Aria been putting curses on my enemies. And yo, every time I see these people, they getting fucked up. I'll be like, looking at them, I'll be like, damn, what the fuck is happening to you? yo, 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 I promise you, because there was some shit happening. Like, man, people stealing my gas, people fucking my truck, my engine. So me and Ariel put some curses on people. I promise you, I was gone for a little bit and I came back and I saw somebody, they had their hat on. I said, yo, what the fuck? And, you know, because I be crying out to y'all about Shimmy Ashai. Like, you know, I tell her, like, you know, this is how I always talk to her. I'm like, you said, you know, you promised this, you said this. You know, I talked to him like, you talk to your father like, yo, like, you know, you said if I got straight A's, you was gonna do this. You know what I mean? I'm like, you said to ask for it, it shall be received. I'm like, why are my enemies still alive? Like, I've been praying for their deaths. I'm like, why they still alive? Why they still alive? What is going on? I'm praying. You said ask for it, we'll receive it. I'm praying for spiritual powers. I'm praying for this. I promise you not. Because I even told Aria last time, I was, yo, I was like, man, I walked in this dude's house, and I was like, he had his hat off. I was like, it kind of seemed like he was losing his brain or his mind or something, but his fucking skin on his head was looking weird, and it sounded like if he was in the nursing home. like, yo, I can't even explain how funny this shit is. And then today, I saw this other one, and man, it looked like he got all kinds of shit going on. Like, man, it looked like one arm was smaller than the, like, I'm telling you, Yahweh Shimmy Shai is fucking him up. The Wadi Yahweh Shimmy Shai, like, I didn't notice it at first, and then I was like, hey man, are you all right? Like, I'm like, and then I started noticing because I'm kind of blind as fuck, you know what I mean? I'm like, damn, you look fucked up. Like, I'm like, what the fuck is happening to you? And then I started realizing Yahweh Shivya Shai is answering the prayers, man. He answered the prayers. The Wadi Yahweh Shivya Shai. Woo! Yo, and I ain't even, man, oh my goodness. Yo. Oh my goodness. Woo! Yo, so if you owe any of your enemies money, make sure you pay them. Don't owe them nothing, you know what I mean? You don't want, don't take any anger out by yourself. Let Yahweh Shem Yosai handle the vengeance. He said, vengeance is mine. Just make sure you pay your enemies so everybody together. Yo, 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 I was like, I'm dead. Yo, it's Slacky. I'm sorry, Slacky. Yo. Woo! Oh, whoo. Man, I'm laughing so hard, I'm fucking sweating. Oh my goodness. Yahweh Shem Shai is destroying our enemies, man. Oh my goodness. Whoo! The Wadi Yahweh Shem Shai. That's why, you know, he says, be smart as a serpent, gentle as a dove. Because I even go in places, and I know people talking shit, and they're doing shit like the gang stalker setting shit up, trying to be like, yo, you know, I know, but I just pretend I'm smart, you know what I mean? I ain't even smart. Yeah, how about Shimmy Shai just be controlling my mouth sometimes? Because, man, I had a gang stalker on this bus recently, man. Motherfucker was videoing me, like, I'm sleeping, what the fuck you doing? Like, why you standing up fucking facing me? I almost went into, I was gonna break this nigga's neck. I really was like, but some was like, nah, calm down. And the bus driver was like, hey man, if you don't sit the fuck down, like, I was like, you know, I just kept it cool because he did it like twice. Like, I'll be sleeping and wake up, this motherfucker standing there staring at me and shit with his phone on me. Like, bitch, what is wrong with you? It's like they want you to get carnal, but don't, because they gonna destroy themselves. They gonna fuck themselves up. Because this ain't the first time a gang stalker didn't fuck with me, and the police snatched one of these dudes up. And he was like, hey, you good? He asked me, he's like, I was at work and this dude came up to me, he was like, it's always good to see you, brother. You know, that power Now Allah. And I was like, what? I was like, I ain't never seen you before in my life. And he's like, nah, there was other people working. He was like, nah, it's always good to see you. I'm like, all right. And I said, Allah only means power, right? He's like, our God, Allah. I was like, Allah only means power. And I'm telling you, man, I be getting, like, people be coming up to me, giving me gifts and shit. Like, yo, this is our God and stuff. And whoop-de-whoop. And I be like, nah. They be call me, here's my phone number. Phone number never works. You know what I mean? Because I ain't no punk. I'm going to test stuff. But, yo, the funniest shit, man, I'm telling you, oh my goodness, when he says vengeance is his, because I've been wanting to fuck people up, but Yahweh Shem Shai been fucking people up for me. It almost made me want to dress better. It almost make me want to just be like, I should go buy me some new clothes and feel better, but yo, when he say, you better not offend one of my little ones, he mean that. When he say, don't offend one of my little ones, it's better for you to have a millstone hung around your neck. He mean that. The only thing I'm waiting on now is to start seeing some of you women get fucked up. To be honest, when I start seeing a lot more of you women dropping dead, because there's a lot of stuff going on the internet, on the lower level internet, where you can't really see, you know what I mean, on these other grudge tubes and stuff. You women are getting fucked up. But when he really start putting that death up on you, that's when you know he really releasing. And I feel like that's going to happen soon. I don't feel it. I believe that that's going to happen soon. So, I forgot where I was going. I laughed so hard, my brain done got cleaned out. Like, man, if y'all, oh my God, I'm telling you, man, I can't even explain it, because I was talking to Ariel, and I think I was laughing the same way when I was telling Malek Ariel, like, yo, this motherfucker was... it seemed like he was in a wheelchair. I can't, he lost his mind. I can't even explain it, man. You would have to see this shit to be like, what the fuck is going on with this person? Man, it just seemed like the Most High is just fucking them up. It just, man, the water out by Shimmy outside. Don't be, hey, Don't even feel bad after you put curses on somebody. Even your friends and your family didn't fuck you up, man. Hey, you put the curses, you better make sure you want that shit to happen, because he gonna answer it. He gonna answer it, man. He gonna answer it. Yahweh Shem Shai is gonna answer. He is gonna answer. Yo, he's gonna answer. He gonna answer. And I can't wait, because I pray, and every day I pray, I'm waiting, I be waiting to get phone calls to be like, hey, this person dead. I'll be like, okay. Hey, this person, I be just waiting. That's what I wait for. People think whenever I get a phone call from them, I tell them, I was like, only reason I answered the calls because I just want to see if he was dead. That was the only reason. That's all I'm waiting for. I literally, when you pray for it, you better expect that shit to happen. You better expect it to happen. Yahweh Shem Shai ain't no liar. Man. Yeah. Hey, man, man. Man. Yo, I'm sorry. I can't even explain how the fuck this shit looked, man. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, it was almost like this motherfucker was whining like a baby, like he lost his damn mind. And I'm like, what the fuck? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Woo! And you're gonna start to see people's real intentions too when you mess with Yahweh Shem Shai. He start just showing you stuff. But man, I'm gonna end it right there. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna end it right there. Just wanna say Shalom, Yahweh Shem Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Keep praying for these plasmids and these plagues. I'm gonna pray today. I'm gonna get on my knees. I'm gonna beg Yahweh Shem Shai to make this happen. As a matter of fact, I've been praying about getting to a certain spot because I feel like I've been getting hostage. And I don't want to rot this out. I'm going to be at this spot by Passover. You know what I mean? Because I had a dream and he was telling me be at this spot by Passover. And this was years ago. So every time I always said, no, I got to be up here by our New Year's. I got to be up here by our New Year's, which I always considered that New Year's, but Passover. But Adawan Ratazah, if this is it, I mean, basically, man, the only thing that we waiting on from my dream is the fire falling from the sky. That's the only thing I'm waiting on. Everything else didn't happen. Yahweh Shai, everything else didn't happen. Everything else in my dream has happened except for this fire. That's when I start seeing people's faces melting and shit falling from the sky, I'm like, yo, this is it. This is it. This is it. You know what I mean? This is we is out of here. When that brimstone and stuff be falling from the sky, people burn down, fucking this smoke everywhere. You can't even go town to town. This is it. I can't wait till that. That's the day I'm trying to get up on that chariot. Because in my dream, they wouldn't let me on that day. They told me I had to find 5 people and go around and help save people. And the 5 people, I done found them. And I found them sometime like last year, you know what I mean? Found them. 5 people just like me. All from my dad's nutsack. Didn't even know they existed. 5 people, you know what I mean? So, you know, this man, everything in this dream has happened except for the fire. That's the only thing, the fire. And I mean, plain, man, the fire. Just wait till the fire start falling out the sky. That's when I'm like, and you see them chariots? Because when I had this dream, I didn't even know that they had UFOs and stuff in the Bible. And I'm telling you, when these beings came out, and they was big, sparkly, black, they was so black, I thought they was purple gray. Then they was just sparkly. I remember everybody was running to this light because we went up this little mountain. And we went up this mountain and they was like, everybody was like, why are you going up this mountain? I was like, man, we got to go up here because everybody else was going straight. Everybody was just following each other. There was barely anybody going up this mountain. I'm like, man, we got to walk up here. Get up there. These lights came down. Boom. I just see everybody running to the light. Come on, Aria. And then those beams came out. It was 3 of them. That's big. And they was like, nah, you can't come. And I dropped to my knees. I was crying. I was crying. They was like, you can't come. You got to stay here. You got to find 5 people just like yourself. You got to go around and save people. And I mean, everything else in my dream has happened. Like, the sister that I was looking for was married and she lived in Boise. And my sister's married and lives in Boise. The woman that I was looking for, my wife, which I don't even know if I knew her at that time. She'd be dealing with her family. We wasn't together. My father even showed me everything that I even told my wife and her mom. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, we ain't going to be together soon. You know, your daughter going to get a promotion, whoop-de-whoop, and your daughter going to die in a car accident. That's the only thing that ain't happened with her is the death of the car accident. But she got the promotion. We ain't together. Like, we wasn't together. Then she got the promotion. That, like, man, everything else. I said, the Most High, it's going to look like I ain't doing shit. Like, it's going to look like I'm at the bottom, not doing good or nothing. And I said, the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yashai, He's just going to lift me up. Well, I didn't say that. I was like, but then my father, you know, is going to lift me up. But we all know who my father is, Yahweh Hashem Yashai. He's going to lift me up. So, and I told him, I was like, in that time, y'all, I'm going to take my daughter. Y'all ain't never going to see her again. And, you know, I was having dreams about being on a spaceship. And I was looking for my daughter. And not even that. When I'm talking about on the spaceship literally stopped and told the whole, like,